Hello everyone. Today I will be sharing and reading from one of my favorite magazines. This magazine is called Breathe. They are based in the UK, and every now and then an issue will be available in the US. This is the gratitude issue. And it is one of my favorites thus far. So in this video, I will be reading some passages from this magazine. I hope you enjoy. So it says, wellness, kindness, wellness, kindness, mindfulness, inspiration. Breathe, gratitude. And below, love yourself first. How not to worry. Think yourself lucky. Quiet, please. Are you missing out on joy? Start believing. A crying shame. Life isn't a race. Welcome. Thank you. Two simple words that are often said out of habit and with barely a second's thought. Yet the healing power of gratitude is undeniable, and even more so during turbulent times. When you understand what you appreciate in life, you understand what matters to you and what makes you happy. Gratitude is probably the foremost key to finding fulfillment in our modern world. When you reflect upon it, the reasons are clear. Feeling grateful means you focus more on the good in your life, which in turn puts you in a more positive frame of mind. It's hard to feel stressed or overwhelmed when you're counting your blessings. And your relationships benefit too. Gratitude deepens your connections to the people and world around you. Being thankful to others means that you are looking outside of yourself to notice what people do for you. Every time you express your appreciation, it's an acknowledgement of how much they contribute to your well-being. More than just good manners, showing gratitude to others can strengthen your relationship with them, make them feel valued, and boost their self-esteem. Recognizing that you are enough, you do enough, and you have enough is like a tonic for your brain. It can help with sleep and reduce toxic emotions such as anger, frustration, and envy. Above all, staying positive is central to coping in a crisis. Now more than ever, it's the time to look for the silver linings. Another thing I really enjoy from this magazine is their artwork on their pages. It's really great to look at. The power of gratitude. When times are tough, gratitude can feel out of reach. But making the effort to find and focus on the positives in any given situation, however deep they may be buried, has been shown to reduce feelings of stress and make you feel more able to face current struggles. Saying thank you when you're given something is an important lesson you learn as a child. It demonstrates that you appreciate what other people are doing for you. It makes them feel good about it too. But as you reach adulthood and life becomes increasingly complicated, it's less clear how and when to express gratitude. Being grateful requires reflection and a sense of perspective, which can be difficult to achieve when you're caught up in the hectic routine of daily life, or when life throws you an unexpected challenge. If you're struggling to get everywhere on time, organize family life, and check off everything on your to-do list at work, you end up feeling exhausted and wondering where the day has gone before you've had a chance or the inclination to feel grateful about anything. Equally, with so many negative events in the news, it's only natural to feel a range of emotions, some of which can take time to process. However, stressful situations do have silver linings, and recent studies have shown there is a clear link between gratitude and positive psychology. So while it may seem like just another thing to have to worry about, feeling grateful for what you have in life could be the key to a positive outlook and a healthier state of mind. Expectations of what's considered a happy, comfortable life have increased dramatically over the past 60 years. Social media has meant people are bombarded with images of perfection, and this has led to a rise in feelings of inadequacy and mental health problems such as anxiety and depression. Instead of looking within and contemplating what we have, it's often easier to look out at what's around us and make comparisons. Yet most of the images we see aren't necessarily reflecting the truth, and being influenced by false images means it's harder to stay focused on what's real and what's important. Everyone assumes that if you work hard in both your career and personal relationships, then you deserve to be rewarded. So why should you feel grateful? And at what point do you stop striving for more and consider yourself grateful for what you have? It's easy to get carried away with the desire for self-improvement, but no matter how successful you become, it's the relationships with the people around you every day that form the basis of your well-being. So regardless of how much you have or don't compared to others, what counts is your sense of appreciation. There is always something you can feel grateful for, whether that's the unconditional love of a pet, the memory of a beautiful place you visited, or great times you've had with friends and family. Feeling grateful decreases stress levels and refocuses the mind away from trivial things that really do not matter. The benefits of being grateful. There's a well-known saying, you get what you give in life. And it's certainly true that by giving thanks, you are spreading positivity. People who take the time to notice and reflect on those around them are generally more focused on positive rather than negative energy. Positive people experience less stress, feel more alive, sleep better, and express more compassion and kindness. They tend to do well at work as they focus on sorting out problems. Rather than trying to put the blame onto someone else. Yet, expressing gratitude isn't always as easy as it sounds. If you're the kind of person who is used to being self-sufficient and have learned not to rely on others or take too much from them, you may find it hard to accept gratitude and harder still to show it. Your inner voice may be telling you to be wary of people offering to do things for you, as it makes you think, what do they want from me in return? Also, getting something you want after not having it for a long time, like a great intimate relationship, can make you feel vulnerable. You can also feel embarrassed or apologetic for achieving what someone else wanted, or feeling uncomfortable about having more than a friend or a relative. How to cultivate gratitude. Take the time to find some perspective on what's important in life and appreciate how much you have already. Meditation is a great way to refocus and slow your pace right down. Meditating for short periods throughout the day can still the mind and initiate a state of peace. Find a way to focus on your breathing and switch off all the negative thoughts in your mind, and that will help you to think clearly and see the bigger picture. The basic requirements for a happy and fulfilling life haven't changed over the past centuries. It's not about the things you possess, it's the people in your life that matter. So make sure you let them know how important they are to you. Making a point of telling someone how grateful you are for having them in your life requires a certain amount of confidence and courage. There's often a fear that you might come across as overdramatic or sentimental. But bear in mind that when you lose someone close, either through a sudden illness or accident, that is often the one thing you wish you told them while they were still alive. So while you're busy going about your daily routine, make eye contact and smile at people you interact with. Showing your appreciation for what they're doing for you, whether it's a waiter serving you coffee in a cafe or an assistant helping you with something at work, will break down any barriers between you. Making them feel better about themselves will rub off onto you and will make the whole experience more pleasant. Think of 3 things. Keeping a journal of your thoughts is a great way to remind yourself of what's important as you go about your daily routine. If you're feeling physically well, then be thankful that you have your health, especially if you recently recovered from an illness or know someone who's unwell. Think of a problem you managed to solve at work and be thankful that you did a good job. Make note of 3 things that you are thankful for, even if it's something as simple as someone holding a door open for you. Once you've made your list, reflect on it and think carefully about how each situation made you feel. Then make a mental note to do something tomorrow that will make someone else feel good. This quote up here says, "Reflect upon your blessings, of which every man has plenty, not on your past misfortunes, of which all men have some."